So I feel like when you're watching somebody on YouTube do makeup, it's very common for them to say, and I've done this myself, hey all, you need to use this specific product to get this specific look. And that is a big pile of shit. The reality is that you probably have the makeup in your collection to do almost any look. So that's what we're doing today. We are going to be doing another one of my no brand tutorials. So the way that these work is I show you something that I am sort of inspired by. This is how these kind of come about for me, is that I save lots of makeup looks in my folder, and then I will try to sort of recreate that, usually with my own spin, but I'm not going to tell you what products I'm using. I'm not going to tell you what brands I'm using, because what it should be about when you see a makeup look or a makeup vibe that you want to recreate is about going into your own collection first and seeing if you have what it takes to recreate that look before buying new stuff. Now, if you see somebody using a glittery black lip gloss and you have nothing like that, then it's okay to buy something to, complete that sort of hole in your collection. But if you see somebody using a vibrant blue eyeshadow and you have 50 vibrant blue eyeshadows in your collection, you don't need to buy another one. Today's look is a little crazy, but it was one that I was super inspired by. So I'm going to put it right here on the screen. So I found this in a very generic Facebook community that was about Batcave, which was a New York City goth club. And it says that it was a look from the 80s. When I did some more research, it's so hard to figure out if this is actually someone from the 80s or somebody recreating an 80s style goth punk makeup look, but I love this. I love the shape over one eye. I love the fact that you have two different color eyes. I love the big lashes, just everything about it. That purple, like contoured blush. Oh, it's so good. Now I want to do something pretty much like this, but there are certain things, like I'm not only going to do one eyebrow, that's not really my journey. I'm not going to do a full stark white face or anything like that, but this is something that challenged me to find stuff in my makeup collection that I could recreate this kind of vibe with. So I have to say I'm putting up my hair and everything like that because, guys, I've been sick all week. I feel like I'm just starting to come out on the other end of it, and I really have been wanting to film this look for literal weeks. I think I found this page like several weeks ago and I really wanted to do it, but please forgive me if my voice sounds a little weird or anything like that. I just want to be here putting on makeup for y'all. Now, with all of that said, every product that I do use will be linked down below. But I highly encourage you, before even looking at those links, before clicking on those links, before doing anything with those, please look in your own collection and see if you already have something similar that you can recreate this with. I'm also thinking, I'm like, how many of you are literally going to recreate this crazy look? And you know what? I hope it's a ton of you because I want to see it everywhere. All right, so I think I actually want to start with the eyebrows because, like I said, I am not going to do just the one eyebrow. That's what's cool about these, is that you can always just make this into your own look and, feel free to like edit it, because also like directly copying something, not necessary. Make it look like you. So I'm going to be using a very generic eyebrow pencil today because I do want my eyebrows to have a little bit more shape. As you can probably see, this one is like fairly more straight, whereas this one's arched. I do want more of an arch on both sides, so I'm gonna line them a bit and fill them in a bit. But I would love to know how many of you all save inspirational makeup pictures to your phone like I do. I have like an entire folder. I usually get them from Instagram and I usually save them on Instagram. But like, yes, I've gotten them from Facebook. I've gotten them from time to time on Pinterest, but I'm just not on Pinterest that often. Where do you all save makeup inspirational pictures from? I know a lot of people don't even save like a makeup look to recreate. They'll see like a flower in nature and be like, you know what, I want a makeup look that looks like that. So I would love to know where you find makeup inspiration. This also feels so weird that I'm not wearing like any of my rings or earrings right now. I'm trying to wait until the very end and just pile on the accessories because, again, since I'm getting over not feeling so hot, I am kind of warm right now. It's also like 100 degrees in Baltimore. So yeah, I'm just doing whatever I can to keep myself cool. I'm also just going to run a clear eyebrow gel through my brows just to keep them in place a bit, and it kind of helps the shape because, like I said, this one is very straight, so a clear eyebrow gel just kind of helps me manipulate it into an arch. But I feel like I want to do my face first, but I'm going to force myself to do the eyes first like I planned. So I'm going to start with the triangle. It makes me very nervous to do, but you know what? I have an idea. I'm going to go ahead and take a very thin black eyeliner pencil, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draw the triangle. I'm trying to decide which side. I guess it doesn't really matter. I feel like I want the triangle on this side. So I am going to go ahead and just try to freehand this. How crazy is it that I'm pretty sure that was going to be the most difficult part of the whole thing? It's still not quite centered, but it's not bad. Okay, and now I want to take a liquid black eyeliner and I'm going to go right over that. I wish I could find a way to make it more sharp. Oh, I think I can. Now, you know what? I was going to take some tape and outline it, but I think I just want to go for it because I feel like also part of the coolness of this is that it is kind of punk rock and a little bit weird, so let's just go. Now, it is a little thicker on the bottom than on the top, but this is just fun and experimental. Woo! Now, what I want to do, you definitely don't have to do this, but I want to take a little bit of a white base, and I'm going to fill this in because I really want these colors to pop. I personally don't care about this if it's like a little bit patchy or anything like that. I'm just using this as a base. We're putting color on top of this. Oh, it feels weird putting that under the eye. Right now, I look like Pogo the Clown. All right, so this is going to be the super purple side. And I think what I want to do is almost make, okay, so you know how with like a halo eye, you put the deeper colors here and then light in the center? I feel like that's what I want to do here. So all around the edges, I am going to start with a sort of like deeper purple eyeshadow. So I'm going to start with the deepest color first. This side is all going to be purple. And I think I might even put some sparkle on the lid. So I'm starting with a quite deep purple first. This is just going to go, I'm trying to decide if I want to put this just on the corners or all the way around the edge. But let's go ahead and start with the corners. Oh man, this is a trust the process, eh? Next, I'm going to take a slightly like flimsier brush and I'm going to go into more of a mid-tone purple. This is going to be a lot of the majority. So I'm just blending it out from that deeper purple into this beautiful mid-tone. Ooh, I love this color. So any kind of mid-tone purple will work. This one has a little bit of a blue vibe to it. So it's almost like a blurple, if you will, but I really like that. I also kind of love how my eyebrow is just like peeking out the side there. And then finally, for the rest of it, I'm going in with a sort of light lavenderish purple. And this will be, I'm also going to be putting sparkle on the lid for sure. I really want some sparkle today. But this will help to create, again, that sort of gradient. Now, I think in the inspiration picture, I'm pretty sure that that person only has one color of purple. But hey, you know what? If you've got more in your collection, use it. If you've only got one purple, use that. But just use what you have and make it fun. Oh, this looks ridiculous and fun because it's just makeup. Now that that's looking nice and crazy, I am going to apply some glitter primer all over the lid and like a little bit above. I just basically want it to be anywhere the lavender is over here. And for the top of this, I want to go in with a light purple sparkle. Oh, I keep finding ones that are like a little too blue or a little too pink. You know what? I'm going to go in with this one. So I have, it's just a very pretty like lavender sparkle. And I want this to really shimmer on that lid. So I'm really going to be packing this on all over the place. That's very freaking pretty. Now in the picture, she has no lower lash line liner or no waterline liner. That's not for me. So I'm going to go in with a black pencil liner. And I want to really have this definition on the waterline, also tight line. And then I'm going to go in with a black liquid liner on the top because I am going to be doing lashes today. Look at her. Now I don't want to wing it out. I just want to kind of leave it there. But yeah, I guess this is the purple eye so far. I feel like it's looking absolutely insane right now. I'm really hoping it comes all together. So for this eye, the shape is more like straight down here Actually, it's straight down on both sides. So it's almost like a square. Okay. So for this, I'm going to be doing a sort of gradient. I feel like I want to start, oh, I don't have any primer. Guys, for this side, I'm just using a very generic primer. Use what you have. You probably have an eyeshadow primer. If you don't, you probably have concealer or foundation or something that can act as such. Oh, my eye feels so weird. But I'm going to start by going in with kind of a pale pink. It's not necessarily a pastel as it is a pale pink. And I'm going to use that to start this gradient here. And it's going to go from light pink to deep pink. The next pink I'm grabbing is going to go for the most of the lid, and this is pink, but it's like a fuchsia pink kind of. It is a deeper pink, and I am going to blend this, but I'm just trying to get the shape down. I'm going all the way up to the eyebrow now because the point of this is to be super bold, and I'm going to go back and forth between those brushes just to get that nice little blend in there between the two pinks. And then finally, I'm going to flip the brush. Which one do I want to use? I'm going to use this kind of deepish purple pink to go on the very outer edge. And again, I want this to be, I'm going to draw it on first. This is just, boom, like a straight line from the end of my eyebrow to the corner of my eye. All right, for the eyeliner, oh, I'm wondering if I want to attempt what she has. So she has a cat eye over here, straight up, that comes down to a point on the inner corner. I'm usually not good at the point on the inner corner, but I feel like trying today. So let's just go for it, guys. It's makeup. Let's have fun. Ooh, it's on the bottom too. Okay. Ooh, it's looking messy. I can clean it up. I think I got more eyeliner in my eye than on my eye. Be right back. All right, so I cleaned this up just a little bit and I added some black liner in the waterline. This looks absolutely insane, but it's so interesting how this one has such like bold lines and eyeliner and this one doesn't. I think the lashes will help to balance it out, but it's time for the foundation. So I don't think that I want to go stark white, but I do want to take it lighter. So what I'm doing is I have a little palette here. I can show you this. This is a no-name palette I've had for many, many years. And I'm putting on a foundation that's a bit lighter than my skin tone, and I'm adding in a tiny, tiny drop of white foundation, okay? So let me show you what the color is going to look like. I will mix these up. I might actually need more white than this. So this is definitely just lighter than my skin tone, you can see, but it's not so light that it's that stark white. But I'm going to pounce this in with a sponge, and again, you can see it is lighter than my skin tone for sure. I definitely should have used a primer today. I'm also going to take a concealer that is a little bit too light for me, and actually I'm just applying it on this eye because this one covers up your bags and your dark circles with, you know, purple eye makeup. That's a way to go about it. All right, before I do the contour or anything like that, I want to get these lashes on so I can fully see the vision. First though, I am going to curl my lashes and apply a little bit of mascara, just a little bit, just to kind of blend the fake lashes a little bit more, but obviously I don't care about those looking natural, but just taking mascara. So what's interesting is I don't usually wear crazy lashes, so these are the craziest ones I have. We will see if these kind of like help to bring this look to life a little bit. These do not want to sit nicely today. Guys, these lashes are not working. They are not working at all. Oh, no. You know what? I think that I didn't pull the glue off of those the last time I used those, and those might be dead lashes. So, you know what? Maybe we are going lash free today. I'm going to put an extra coat of mascara on. All right, now that that is on, I want to do this purple blush. Now, she has a purple black ombre. I'm going to use one of the more purple blushes I have. This is a blush that terrifies me a little bit, and I'm using a kind of contouring style brush because I want this to be a sharp line, because that's the way it was done kind of in the 80s. This is looking very pink and not so purple right now. Interesting. That is looking so pink. I think I'm going to take that same blush on like a bit of a fluffier brush and sort of drape it all the way over here, because I kind of want it to be a little bit more blended than that sharp, like 80s contour. So before I do the lips, I want a glittery, sparkly, I don't know if I necessarily want to call it highlight, but first I'm going to do it on this side so you can see. This one I'm using is very glittery, so I'm going to tap it on first. But I just want this to kind of bring that extra bit of glam to this look. Oh, I'm going to go straight over the corner of this triangle even. Okay, this is fun. This is fun. Now I am going to line my lips with a black liner. And I do want the Cupid's bow to be kind of apparent. And right in the center of the lips, I'm going to go for a sort of blood red lip liner. And here's what I can't decide. Do I want to put like a glittery topper on the lips? Yep. So again, I'm just going to put a glittery topper. Wish me luck. Have never been more happy about a makeup decision. All right, I'm going to hop off screen. I'm going to put on all of my jewels. I'll be right back. And this is the final look, guys. I had so much fun. I had so much fun. I feel like it's been so long since I played with makeup because I haven't been feeling well and things like that. And am I going to wear this every day? Absolutely not. But holy shit, I just had fun doing this. And I hope you had fun too. This is, again, the point of this video is to show you that you don't need to know what eyeshadow I used today. You don't need to know what lip products I used today because you can figure this out within your own collection. And I don't know, I kind of love this. This feels very like 80s punk rock. It feels very Gem and the Holograms, but like, I just really like this. I could have definitely gone a lot harder on the blush, but like this lip, this like glittery black lip, oh, I love it. So I want you to let me know down in the comments below, again, where do you collect makeup inspiration from? What is like your sites that you go to look for makeup inspiration? And do you think, honestly, that you could recreate this if you wanted to within your own makeup collection and not having to buy a single product? Let me know in the comments down below. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know this is silly. I know I wasn't doing, you know, like a neutral bridal makeup look or something like that. But guys, I don't love a bridal makeup look. I love this. I feel like I'm living out my like 80s goth clown fantasy. But that's it. If you enjoyed this video or if you enjoy kind of under consumption content, please give this video a thumbs up. That helps YouTube to know to send this video to more people like you. Or you all can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and here on YouTube. Those are all Glitter Fallout. And as always, 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 and forever, you guys are super freaking rock stars. I love you so much with my whole heart. I will see you on the next video. Bye.